Welcome to another episode of These Are the Aesthetics. I go by the name of Cheech, a.k.a. the ladies' favorite broadcaster, a.k.a. Mr. Work A Lot, a.k.a. The summer is mine, man. The summer is mine. It feels very exciting outside. These are good times.
I see. You've been outside.
Yeah, a little bit here and there.
You've been you've been outside so much. I'm trying to think you homeless.
I start like a stoop, nigga.
Well, I go by the name of Gary, aka N Gary Trust, aka Mr. Sneaker Convo, aka Mr. Inside, aka I'm always home because that's where all my money goes to.
I'll tell you that. That's what my wife is. Don't forget that.
Hello. Kevin, but how are you doing today?
I'm good, man. I'm all right. Y'all know my motto. As long as I have a job, a place to lay my head, a car to drive, some food in my stomach, I'm fine, man. My parents are okay. They're doing better. Minus, the natural illnesses that they face at an older age. Everyone's fine. Everyone's fine for the most part. I could use some more sleep. I could use a day off. It's been 3 weeks, but we're not here to bitch or complain. We here to just let it all out. How do you feel? How's your mental health? How's your life experience been on a scale of 1 to 10? By the way, I'll say mine is about an 8 out of 10.
Okay, I'm gonna match that. I'll say I'm an 8 out of 10 as well. My mental health has been it comes and goes because I kind of went cold turkey on a lot of stuff, a lot of the hobbies I would go to or do. Like have you guys realized I haven't posted a sneaker convo episode in a little while?
I've been noticing that.
Yes.
I didn't mean to. One of the things, not to cut you off, I noticed that, but I'm like, yo, this guy just spent a shit ton of money to get married, just came from a fucking honeymoon. I'm going to look like a dickhead and be like, why haven't you been spending money on yourself when he's been spending money on his union? Not going to tell your wife, because whatever you spend is beneficial for all of y'all.
The air quotes is crazy. I'm gonna get a call about that. But yes, I haven't posted a sneaker convo episode in a while. I haven't made content for myself. As you guys see, even though we took a little break from recording episodes, but you guys will notice there's been clips coming out the wazoo.
And shout outs to you. Gary's been keeping us afloat while we all been trying to get our lives together. So
scheduling and everything. Yes,
I want to make sure you get your flowers so you feel appreciated.
Thank you. But family's good. My wife is great. She's getting back into her routine, so her mental health.
Feels good to say that, huh?
Yeah, obviously, yes. Honestly, man, I've been very thankful. Because I'm 29 years old. I'm literally entering my 30s, and when you 29 is that weird age where it's you kind of look around your peers and be like, damn, this where other people are. Not saying I'm comparing myself to other people, but it's it could always be worse. It could always be better,
for sure.
But I'm literally happy where I'm at. I literally come home. I live in the suburbs. Every time I open my fridge, there's food in it. There's home cooked food. So I honestly can't complain. There's AC in my house.
For sure.
So I'm a solid 8 out of 10 as well.
It's good. It's good, man. There's been a whole lot going on.
A lot.
By the way, I just want to address this. My sister just sent me a message last week. She sent me some sneakers that she wants, right? And I'm looking at the message. Of course, I said, yes, I got you. But I'm looking at it I'm like, your career as my sister is done. It's all about my nephew now. I don't give a fuck about you. What does my nephew want for Christmas? Talk to me about my nephew. He's the guy that I care about now. I love my sister to death, but it's fam, how's Jeremiah? How's my road dog doing? He's into Spider-Man now.
Oh.
Not he's ditching Paw Patrol now. He wants to. He thinks he could crawl the walls, and he's giving my sister a fucking. But yeah, I just wanted to address that because your sister think at a certain age that sibling rules apply. No, fam, you take a back seat. It's about the kids.
Can I have a mini rant real quick? This wasn't one of the topics, but I am sick and tired of these new parents.
Yes,
and I say that because
they're entitled.
they're entitled, and it's like they feel like any event that happens for their child, we have to be a part of. Like, I want to ask a genuine question. I'm not trying to come off as a hater.
Mm-hmm.
We had the conversation earlier this week. Why should we care about these little pre-K graduations?
Well, I think parents are proud.
It's not for the kids. This is for the parents.
Of course. And the ain't shit dad always pop out of nowhere with a fucking little cardboard box. Hey, little Timmy, congratulations. But anyway, I think this is what I've been seeing, and this is no diss at all. I think especially the single mothers that have been raising the kids on their own, it's like a notch on their belt. It's like a proud moment to say, yo, despite everything that's going on, I still managed to be a good mom and to raise a successful person that's going to contribute to society one day. I rarely see the people from the two-parent household celebrating it, even though it does happen.
That's a good analyst.
But but I mean, like I said, I remember the times where, okay, you going to school and you graduating. That's what you're supposed to do. I don't ever want to get my kids comfortable rewarding them for things that they're only responsible for at that age. But again, I'm happy that the parents are happy. And it's one of those things, the last thing I'm going to say is the get out of jail free card from the parents is they always say, oh, you won't get it until you become a parent. So I try to shut the fuck up. They love that. They love
that little line.
You won't get it until you become a mother. You won't get it until you hold your firstborn. I'm like, all right, dog.
You push a child out of you.
So out of respect for the process of bringing a child into this world, I try not to engage online in some of the discussions out of respect, also for the hardworking moms out there. But yeah, man, I think all the celebration is predominantly for the parent to show society that they're doing a good job.
All I'm saying is that, like, yes, shouts out to the new parents, shouts to the kids, but let's be honest, I'm not driving an hour to go to your little kid's graduation just because he can tell what's blue and what's red. Get the fuck out of here, little nigga, and take that dumb shit with you.
But again, on the flip side, I think it's a good precedent to show the kids that, hey, with each milestone, we get to celebrate you.
Okay, let's revisit this conversation around that first FCAT.
Yo, since you've been married, you've been on some bullshit. But I understand. I see both sides of it.
Yes. But
as a connoisseur in baby mothers, I do understand the other side of that.
Of course. But let's get into the aesthetics.
Yes, sir. It's been a lot going on.
But let's address what this segment is.
Yes.
If you guys didn't know, these are the aesthetics. In this segment, we like to talk about the aesthetics that we like, some aesthetics that we don't like, the stuff that we think is fly and what's not fly, just general like aesthetics that we just generally enjoy.
Yeah, we're talking about our way of life, how we view the world, and we're talking about not necessarily items, behaviors that we think is fly, and behaviors that we think is a little corny. Like some weeks we might talk about a piece of clothing. Some other weeks we might talk about the places people go to vacation, or how people address certain holidays on Instagram, exactly. How you carry yourself outside of work or at work. But yeah, well, let's start by asking each other what we wearing. Like,
yes, our favorite aesthetic.
Yeah, yes. Of course.
So
you look pretty dapper today. Like your old streetwear.
Yes, I'm back into my streetwear bag. Yes, my little skater bag I'm in. So obviously I got the Supreme tee, box logo. Yes, even though box logos are not quote unquote cool as much anymore, but I still enjoy a good box logo. It's like a little nostalgia. Got on Supreme cargo shorts. What's it called? I got Sample Industry scrunch socks, and I got the regular old school Vans. They're not paralyzed. They're not a collab. Just regular old.
They're not Ricks.
Old school Vans. They're not Ricks. They're not Ricks. Everybody.
Don't get it confused.
Exactly.
So instead of Tony Hawk, you Gary Hawk today. with the skater gear.
All I'm saying is, if you wear Vans, if you wear Rick Owens, the same girl's gonna be the same Hawk too.
You're right. Correct. For me, I'm not doing anything too crazy. I got a little Zara sweater, Gap camel cargo pants, and some Jordan 1s, some
Black
Jordan
toes.
1 highs. I ain't doing nothing too
This
crazy.
is a fit that will never go out of style.
Oh yeah, this is those are classic colorways. This is a OG. This is an OG fit. Like this is a lazy fit to go to school with, to go to the club, and this is like me embracing what's to come, which is like my 30s and the laid back style, the dad style, if you will.
Exactly. Unk status.
Yeah, you want to embrace being comfortable more than being cool or fly.
Exactly.
Yeah. And you can do both.
So what are some aesthetics that we like or don't like you want to get into?
All right. So there's been this trend that has bothered me for a long time.
A long time.
But I never talked about it until the ladies got tired of it. Because once it floods my timeline, it kind of gives me the confirmation. Once the women think something is corny, it takes a lot for women to call something corny. Because women typically, their taste is all over the place. They like all type of niggas that look all type of ways. And style over the year has changed. It used to be the big t-shirt, then it got into the skinny jeans. Now, predominantly, I used to see the younger kids wear the bedazzled clothing.
Mm-hmm. Rhinestones.
At first, I used to see it in the Scullies.
Yes, hate them shit.
And then I started seeing the shirts bedazzled out. Then the jeans are now a thing.
Yeah,
a piece of jewelry, I call it. And there's an ongoing joke that the women are going with on TikTok saying you can't even twerk on a nigga because like your butt cheeks will be shredded up by the time you get off of him. And once the ladies start to get frustrated, as the ladies' favorite broadcaster, I gotta come here and talk about it. Now, I don't want to be a hypocrite, Gary. I never would have come off as a hypocrite.
Yes.
We had that in the 90s, in the early 2000s.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, Ed Hardy tried to do it.
Yes.
We had BB Simon that went crazy with the chain wallets and the belts.
And all the niggas that was too bougie for Ed Hardy, they went to Christian Audiger.
Correct. So, and we had different brands that, and again, once the streets get a hold of something, higher fashion, Marc Jacobs hopped on the trend at some point. Chrome Hearts, Tommy Hilfiger even did, some tops with it. So we understand the thing. But my problem is with the kids nowadays is if something is trendy, first of all, something could be trendy and not fashionable. But when something is deemed trendy, I can understand one pair of jeans. Y'all niggas is buying 5, 6, 10 pairs of jeans the same way with the same pattern, with the same rhinestones. And it's like, bro, exactly. Do you want to look like furniture and a piece of art, or do you want to wear clothing that fits comfortable and that you're going to have for a while? Like,
I would say it's definitely nasty fashion to me because I'm seeing a lot of these YNs, a lot of high school kids. They're literally walking and they looking like the slow down sign in the school zone.
Yeah.
Just flashing all over the place. And it's like, at first I saw when I think Marnie, tapped into it first.
Yes.
And then obviously when a big brand does it, the DIY brands start to do it themselves. And then obviously you'll start seeing these, those little websites like Census or
of course
Karmaloop, if you still use Karmaloop. I know I'm probably just addressing my age just now just by saying that site. But I'm a little over it. And I know there's some people that do it right. I know the only time I saw someone wear a rhinestone shorts or denim or anything, Stephon Diggs pulled it off decent in one little fit. But other than that, it's I'm a little over it.
Capital does a good job keeping it minimal.
Yes.
They got some jeans with the jewels on the side.
Mm-hmm. Acme jeans, they have that little print where it's it looks like there's stuff like keychains hanging, but it's actually printed on the jeans.
And Chrome Hearts, we don't have to, that goes without saying. And Vertebrae also have some pieces of clothing that are like that. And again, we're not here to shit on it. It's just keep it at a minimum because in 6 more months, something else will be in style. Because y'all try to go crazy with jean shorts. Mm-hmm. And a lot of y'all, it wasn't working for y'all. I was going to parties and I missed seeing a woman in a dress. And it's every woman had the fucking baggy jeans and a sweater and an oversized clothing. I get it. If you buy one piece of something and you want to keep up with the trends of today and you want to try something new, I get it. but filling up your closet and that becoming your identity for the next 6 months is a little too extreme.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say right now, it's like you guys can kill me for saying this, but there's an age limit on all this shit. All you old niggas need to stop it. I'm saying it right now. Like, I understand you niggas follow Fab, you follow Jim Jones, you follow Mano. I understand that they do it. They are celebrities.
Correct.
And
they're also wearing these things once and they're not wearing it again.
Yes, and they're wearing like the upper class brands. I understand if you want to mimic that look, but sir, you are 50 years old in the club. That already is a problem in my book. But the fact that you want to look like a slow down sign in a club at 50 years old, you need to stop it. It's bad if your 16-year-old freaking nephews are asking where you get that from.
Yeah.
Because when I tell everybody this, I'm getting to the age. Well, I'm not want to age myself, but like when I'm 40, when I'm 50 years old, I want people to be like, you know what, that shit is lame, that shit is corny. Because people like my sister would always see something like, Gary, that's corny. Why you look like that? I don't like that. She always wear it 2 years later.
Of course.
So it's like all I'm saying is like you got to like dress your age just a little bit, just a little bit,
and bring back jewelry. You know, if you want to shine, if you want to shine, buy a Cuban, buy a chain, a little tennis chain. You get what I'm saying? Like, buy the Moissanite shit that you niggas are buying at the flea markets nowadays.
It, but wait, rock out.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I'm not against the waves. You feel me? I mean, I'm not trying to age myself or shit on it because again, the kids are the future. Like the kids make the cool. I'm never gonna shit on it. It's just do it to a certain limit. And for the niggas over 40 in the club doing it, it's like, and I know where they get that from. You know who I'm blaming for all of this? Atlanta niggas. But I'm blaming us in Florida for copying a lot of this shit because we know the rumor about Atlanta niggas. So when you copying what Atlanta niggas do in their look, just know the type of attention that comes with that.
Exactly. That's all. Exactly. And like the last aesthetic conversation I wanted to have is just like I recently went to a graduation. So and I've been seeing a lot of people graduate. Shouts out to all the graduates. But I have to when I see bullshit, I have to call it out.
Of course.
All you niggas that's wearing mall outfits to these graduations. Why? All I'm saying is, not saying you gotta wear a 3-piece suit, but my nigga, if you have to wear jeans to the club, I'm pretty sure you can find at least a pair of jeans just to wear to a graduation. Fam, if your nephew is graduating, I'm just saying it's not a good time to wear a box look.
Whatever happened to trousers and like a long sleeve shirt?
You don't even gotta wear trousers. Wear jeans and a long sleeve t-shirt, minimum.
Yeah.
Bro, I went to my sister's graduation and my nigga, when I tell you, I saw a nigga wear a tech fleece to the graduation. My nigga, this is a graduation for a law school.
Yeah.
Has some, in the words of Cheech, has some coof.
Yeah, please. And there's a time and a place. The after party, wear all the tech fleece you want. Fam, can we get a glimpse of what you're gonna look like in the future? You graduating law school, can we see what you look like in a button-down shirt? I'm not asking for too much.
All I'm saying is, bro, it's like, and I get it. Like, I know, like, as you people say, come as you please, but it's like, yo, fam, just have a little bit of respect. Like, I don't want, like, my goal for going anywhere, I like to dress for the occasion.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I don't want to, like, when I'm a parent, I don't want to go to my, like, child's graduation and they kind of be like, yeah, that's my dad over there.
Yeah.
That's all.
Because, I mean, again, to close this topic down, like, we're talking shit, but we only bringing this up because if you enter this shit called fashion, it's an extension of your personality. Mm-hmm. And your sense of style says a lot about you. And it speaks before somebody gets a chance to introduce themselves. And part of that is how you were raised. If you were in tech fleece to graduation, they can tell what kind of household you come from. And you don't want to come off as that way because first impression is a big thing. And again, I'm not judging you. If you're a kid, that's the only piece of clothing you got it. Mm-hmm. But that's in the minority. But if you guys know better, just do better. Especially black people. We look a certain way. That's all.
Exactly.
That's all.
Yeah,
that's all. That's it. And that's all. All right. Let's transition into new music.
Yes.
There's been a lot of music that has dropped. The big dogs, some of the big dogs came out. Mm-hmm. The female Drake dropped, aka Lotto.
I'm mad
I love Lotto, by the way. Lotto dropped. solid project. She mastered the Drake formula, making catchy hooks, making caption worthy stuff for the girls to pop their shit. And one of the things I appreciate about Lotto, and I've been vocal about this, is she practiced what she preach. She embodies that braggadocious Atlanta girl lifestyle. I'm getting money, fuck a nigga. If I have a nigga, cool. If I don't, my life is okay. The album embodies that. She's a lover girl with some money that is cool with having a dude by her side. But if she doesn't, she'll still be outside with her homegirls. That don't stop shit. So yeah, her album, I don't know if you had a chance to listen to it.
Did you listen to it in full?
Yes. I gave it one listen. I already know the songs that I'm interested in and where I want to hear them. So I already made my little playlist. But yeah, solid project. Nothing spectacular. Just a Southern girl talking her shit.
I understand.
Realistically.
Yeah, I didn't get to it because I forgot. Like, well, I was like, I think I saw it advertised. I think I was about to click on it. I'm like, oh wait, I have a dick.
See, I hate when you say that because there's some girls out there that you'd be surprised. They're spitters, and she's one of them. She's actually good.
All I'm saying is that like I respect Lotto. Like I understand like everyone loves Big Mama. I get it, but it's like if it's in the club or it's at a party, if I'm with my wife and like it literally comes on a playlist, cool. But it's like I'm a grown ass man, bro. Like I'm not gonna.
She's not.
How about this? I'm gonna say it the more appropriate way. I'm not the target audience.
Okay, but I mean, just to shoot her some bail, she don't make my pussy music. She don't make that. She makes shit for the lit girlies, the working class girls. She makes fun, get money music for women.
Hey, when I hear her on a feature, I don't delete the track. She do be rapping, but it's like me going out my way to listen to a whole Lotto album. No disrespect, but I'm not the target audience.
But I mean, the main person that we really here to highlight is Drake.
I don't know why we even start off with this.
Yeah, no, I mean, you got to save the best for last. I'm sure you heard that expression before. Drake, I actually caught the live stream walking out of work. He previewed all the music videos he later ended up dropping on his page. But he surprised us with 3 new albums.
Yes.
And honestly, it's that release for me was chaotic. It was historic. It was calculated.
Yeah.
It's all the good things. Like you know, listening to this project from top to bottom, and I've ran Iceman back at least 20 times at this point.
Countless.
Yeah, man, he's talking on there. He addressed a whole lot. He addressed the beef. He addressed where he is mentally. He addressed what's to come. He addressed his status as far as whether or not he cares to be independent or not. We got a lot of content. We got a lot of music for the women. We got a lot of music for the niggas that enjoy rapping Drake. We got the simp music of him, you know, popping fly and tricking on bitches. We got all the Drake that we want during these 3 projects.
Yes.
How was your perception of everything once he dropped everything? And which project did you run into first? First?
Iceman, of course, like for sure. I was actually kind of confused, like when I around midnight when everything was dropping, and like when I typed up Drake, I saw I think Maid of Honor first. I'm like, the fuck, okay, and then I'm like, I just refreshed it. Then Iceman came, and then like, so I was just generally confused until I went into like my group chat, like, and then I'm like, oh shoot, he dropped more albums. I'm like, all right, cool. I enjoyed all 3 albums. I had a really good listening experience because I was kind of out of town, so I was get to like take a long drive listening to all the albums.
Dope.
For sure, I ran Iceman back countless times. Actually, the second album I started to listen to a lot more after Iceman was actually Maid of Honor.
Okay.
I actually really do love the vibe because if you guys don't know, like I'm a really big fan of Honestly Nevermind. I still will never forgive y'all that disrespected that album.
For sure. And it did the numbers. I don't like, somebody love it somewhere.
Oh man, like when I heard like Maid of Honor, I'm like, oh, I know which audience this is for.
Of course. And if you don't have a passport, there's certain Drake lyrics and music that you won't understand.
Exactly.
No disrespect.
I'm disrespecting because it's like, because the reason why I gotta say that is like, yes, if you a nigga in the trenches and if you play Maid of Honor and you already like let's say like a Kendrick stan or anything. And there's no disrespect to Kendrick because I love Kendrick's music as well. But it's like if you like live in a place where it's nothing but trenches, there's no beach by you. Maid of Honor is not for you, and that's okay.
Yeah, of course.
And but like yeah, like there's countless songs. Like I love all of the intros on Iceman. I love the outro. I love Shebang.
Of course.
There's another one.
Bees on the Table has been
Bees on the Table, and there's countless tracks. But the album that I started to listen to a lot more often now, which I kind of saved for last because I knew I was gonna listen to it the most, was Habibti, because
I love that one.
I love B-side Drake. I call it B-side Drake, the R&B slower records. Bro, when I tell you that like there's some songs on it, like the one with Lou Shimmy.
Oh yeah, I'm spent.
Spent. Oh, by the way, shouts out to Drake for giving like Broward County a little bit more like,
of course,
recognition. Like you have the Lil Birdie. Little Birdie been slapping in the wind. And what I love about that is that kind of distorted, kind of like it kind of sounds like you got it off SoundCloud.
It's a rough, but he should have had Yak on that.
1000%. I think there's something there.
I don't know what the business dealing is because I know Kodak is no longer at Atlantic. I don't know if he had the proper representation at the time to make this happen. And also, Drake been through a lot. He probably was not in the mood to collaborate with anybody since a lot of the industry kind of turned on him in the last few years.
Exactly.
But what a way as a big dog to come back, to assert dominance, to take control, and to reinsert yourself in the conversation.
Can I say my favorite song out of all three albums, surprisingly? White Bone.
Okay.
When I tell you, y'all don't understand now, but I think White Bone is going to be like literally S tier version of Drake of his R&B records. I know it's early to say now, but the reason why I love White Bone because that reminded me of a freaking Marvin's Room type type of
feel
Drake, because when Drake is vulnerable, when he's sad, when he's lusting over bitches, like when he's like literally take my phone please, it's like when he's literally just kind of like helpless talking about women, that's when I generally feel like that's where he's at his peak.
Yes, and he's honest about that. He's like all the NBA players, all the rappers be hiding the fact that y'all trick. Y'all pay for these flights, y'all buy these G-Wagons, y'all buy these Maybach trucks, y'all be paying for these penthouses, all these trips. Y'all be paying for them, but y'all be so cool and so to not claim the girl or act like she's being delusional. Like when we see a bottle girl from Houston traveling all over the globe, and we know how much, no disrespect, some professions pay, it's like somebody is funding that lifestyle.
I have to ask you, like, what's your favorite diss on the album?
Man, I would have to say, if I'm being honest, I gotta say, what's my joint? The one where he not whisper my name. The joint after that when he addressed Jay-Z multiple times.
Yeah, the jig is up. Well, he mentioned that, but like even like the shut the fuck up, Janice. He mentioned.
Yeah,
like
that I think that's probably one of my favorite because I think he gave Joe Budden some bars. He gave Jay-Z some bars.
Apparently, Sauce Walker was dissed throughout this whole album, allegedly.
No disrespect, Sauce Walker, and I fuck with you, fam. When big dogs are talking.
It's not your time, bro.
It's not your time. Even if you feel that way, save it for week. Like, my album is about to be number 1 3 weeks in a row. Multiple songs from multiple albums that I drop are charting. I passed Michael Jackson for I passed Hove. Like, I do not, respectfully, Sauce Walker. Not right now.
And the sad part is he can actually rap. Like he slid on his verse on A$AP Rocky.
No, he's dope. He's dope. It's just not right now. We're not addressing regional rap. We're talking about a global superstar, a phenom.
You know what the sad part is about Sauce Walker real quick is that I kind of put him in the same lane as like a Freddie Gibbs, where it's like y'all both are really good rappers. It's just your antics outside of music hinders your freaking talent.
I think that's kind of what hurt Plies as well. When you got carried away with Lil Duval too as a comedian. I think when the antics
Tory Lanez, clearly.
and once the antics and the goofy shit and the comedy and all the trolling takes over and it speaks more than the talent, or that's what the blogs are picking up more, it kind of serves as an endurance to y'all.
My favorite diss was hands down probably one of my favorite bars was I've been aiding Ross's streams before Aiden Ross had streams.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think Drake is booted up. He got his confidence back. And I don't care how like the world views him. I think Drake, he said it on the album. I'm settled in my evil ways. Like I think you kind enough until you feel like you all alone. And Drake has rapped. Funny how he realized something he's been rapping about for years. It's lonely at the top. They root for you to get up there. Then you too rich. You too powerful. You control everything. You don't want to give me a feature. For whatever reason, and Jay-Z knows about this more than anybody, you get a lot of hate being the guy.
Exactly.
And I'm finally happy that Drake is settling into, all right, hate it or love it, I've been blessed to be in this position.
Exactly.
Fuck y'all. Y'all want to work with me? Cool. Y'all want to be my enemies? I'm going to step on all of y'all and still do the numbers and still do that.
Yeah, he's in his villain's arc. And like, honestly, this album, like, last thing I'll say about this album is that this album it was another reminder the internet is fake.
Yeah.
Like, this album really reminded me that people really need to touch grass because people say, oh, Drake is canceled. We can't listen to him anymore. He's done. And it's like, bro,
the label is going to play games. He's going to do max 200,000 first week.
Like, fam, he dropped 3 albums and literally all 3 albums are top 3 on Billboard. And not to bring analytics in this, but it's like, yo, fam, it's like, the numbers don't lie.
And salute hard work. Like, listening to this project, the last thing I'm gonna say is you cannot argue that he can't rap. You hear the R&B influence, you hear the soul influence, you hear the house music influence, you hear the South African influence, you hear the Jamaican influence. It's like, yo, this guy is a cultured a machine that's giving us vibes. Like, Drake has been on top for the last 16 years. He's been that guy for almost 2 decades.
Yep.
Summer after summer, writing the story of a love life and our lust lives. Give that man his just due, man. Same niggas that's popping fly about Kendrick behind the scenes. You in the car listening to Drake with your bitch. I do not want to hear.
1,000%.
Y'all do not play Kendrick more than Drake, unfortunately. And I love Kendrick. I love Cole. But to set the vibes in any room, you can't go wrong with Drake. Point blank, period.
Exactly. And I got to ask you another question, too. Like, if I doubt it will happen, but would you like to see a Drake and Hove battle?
I don't care to see it because it's going to be the same thing as the argument about LeBron and Kobe and Jordan. It's going to be the same.
Same thing.
Because they're going to talk about the different eras. They're gonna hang their hat on the fact that Hove did it when pure sales matter. He did it when New York was at the helm of hip hop. He did it in the 90s against DMX, Jada Kiss, and against Bad Boy. And I get it. The truth of the matter is there's competition in different eras. And the truth of the matter is the cream always rise to the top.
Yeah.
So if y'all niggas could do what Drake do, y'all would have did it. If the industry had 10% success that Drake achieved, everybody would sleep better at night. And the lineage of your family would be different. So I don't care to see it because here's the parallel I came up with. If Drake wins the beef against Hove, hypothetically speaking, you know what the naysayers are going to say? Oh my God, Jay-Z is 56. He's not an active rapper. He has to balance being with Beyonce, being a father, being a husband, being a billionaire, running the Super Bowl halftime show. He doesn't have the time to concentrate into rap, and he's more than a rapper. He's a mogul. If Jay wins, oh my God, this guy's running rap. And this 56-year-old nigga came out of nowhere and whooped his ass and gave him a spanking. Hove is Hove. New York is back. You not gonna win. You not gonna win. Okay. I respect them for their contribution in hip hop. I love them for different reasons. That Roots Picnic freestyle. That's the Hove I love because that's how I like to pop fly. Hove like to come out, remind you we're not chasing the same thing. We're not on the same league. We don't make the same type of money. We don't have the same priorities. And I'm fighting bigger battles than you. You still the little guy. I'm still top dog. And another reason why I love Hove from day one, He's done it independently. Has he worked with people? Has he had collaborators and partnerships? Yes. But it's commendable to do it independently and have all your albums sell more than 1 million units. But we can't disagree that Drake is the golden goose. We can't.
I agree.
We can't.
I agree.
But yeah, I love, bro, that freestyle. My favorite bar from that freestyle is when he said, "Wrong chart, champ. Look up again." Dog, that
Like I said,
whole talk different.
Yeah, Jay-Z, like the reason why with Jay-Z and Drake, like if there's not an actual beef, but it's like I call it cute bars. I know the whole Vengers are gonna
Battle of the egos.
I know the whole Vengers are gonna kill me, but it's like I saw Jay's freestyle, and it's like I admired it. The bars were dope, but it's like him and Drake. It's like I call it cute bars, is because like these niggas could all possibly freaking take a picture or do a song together in 2 to 3 years.
Of course.
That's why it's like they fighting different battles. Like Drake is literally fighting with his label. Like you said, Jay-Z is literally having a partnership with the NFL. So it's like
there's too much
different
money.
leagues.
There's too much money at stake. Exactly. These niggas are too big of brands. Violence is not gonna be included because niggas enjoy their lives. They're both billionaires in their own rights. No, I don't.
I would say like if that beef actually happened, there's more to lose than more to gain.
Correct.
Yeah. So what's next on the docket?
And it would divide the rap industry. I know, like, bro, Jay-Z has a monopoly and a thumb on hip hop and on culture.
Mm-hmm. What's next on the docket?
Next thing we're gonna talk about sports. Let's briefly cover sports. Right now, the NBA finals are ongoing. The New York Knicks are my favorite to win. They're the underdog. Jalen Brunson is balling the fuck out.
Yeah.
I love the New York energy. I know if y'all niggas win, you're not gonna shut the fuck up for 40 years. But
exactly. The summer is theirs.
But you cannot deny the energy that anybody from New York brings. Like I'm enjoying it. It feels competitive. I watched the game last night. I caught it by the fourth quarter, and
I went to sleep by the fourth quarter.
That's basketball.
Yeah.
That's basketball. Like I'm enjoying every minute of this slugfest. Exactly. I love it.
I would say that like I would like the Knicks to. I always say this like I want the Knicks to win, but I do think the Spurs are going to take it all the way. Because I really like, I'm a Wemby believer. If you love him or hate him, some people just say, "Oh, he's just tall."
Like he's a talent.
He's literally a talent. Like I would say, it's like it's definitely gonna go 7 games. I personally don't know who's gonna win. I hope the Knicks win because that's just I feel like the summer and just like when the Knicks are good at basketball, it's just better for not even just basketball. It's just better for for all the sports, in my personal opinion. But if the one quick nerdy rant I want to get off real quick is De'Aaron Fox. I am personally asking you this question. What the fuck are you doing?
Oh.
You have a damn near $200 million contract, and it's rare to see you score over 10 points. And what's pissing me off even more is that I'm seeing freaking Castle have the ball more than you. That's just my little rant I want to say. Do something.
I have a problem with Cat. He got a body blow from Wemby last night and fell down like a little bitch. And my thing is this. You don't help your case when you doing this. My nigga, you making 40 to 50 million plus a year. You have the best nutritionalists. You have the best specialists, people to feed you right. You have trainers. Nigga, fucking work out. Have some umph to you. Wemby fucking gave you a body blow and you fall down to the floor pressing your chest. Nigga, what the fuck? Get the fuck up.
I think Cat forgets, even though Wemby's 7 foot. Nigga, you 7 foot too.
It's just, I hate the soft shit. Bro, we are in the finals.
Exactly.
Expect everything. Expect to be hurt. Expect to break a leg. Expect to give it all you got on the floor because that's the highest honor of this sport.
Jalen Brunson damn near almost dislocated his knee, rolled his ankle, went right back on that court and dropped 30.
Nah, he got that Kobe shit in him, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. He might, if they win, I'm getting a jersey. Now, the sad part is Knicks tickets will never be affordable ever again if they win.
Never. Bro, I think the cheapest ticket at Madison Square Garden, I think, is like $3,000, and that's at the freaking nosebleeds at the rafters, touching the jerseys hanged up.
Yeah, but New York get a lot of a bad rep, but it would do a lot for the economy of the city. It would do a lot for the morale of the city.
Might cost some money for some damages.
If they win and Jada Kiss fucking get on there and Ja Rule and Fat Joe and do that New York song they got,
oh, bro.
nigga, the internet, that's on my chart back up.
Bro, the funniest comment I've seen is like, yo, if the Knicks win the championship, they're gonna freaking pass and parade the freaking Statue of Liberty.
Nigga, New York niggas are so arrogant, they will come celebrate in every state. Oh. They will go to Atlanta and celebrate. They'll come to Miami and celebrate.
You can't go to Twin Peaks without seeing freaking Knick gear. Because people forget, all you New Yorkers love moving to Florida.
1,000%. Stealing all our women. That's a story for another day.
Exactly.
But the World Cup. The World Cup is happening soon. There's a lot of the friendly matches that started already.
Shout out to Haiti.
Shout out to Haiti. We just got done whooping New Zealand for nil the other day. As a person that has played soccer in the past, as a proud Haitian, I'm happy. I'm happy. Haiti got a lot of flack because some reporter went on Telemundo and talked hella shit saying, none of the players are in the Premier League. None of the players play, in La Liga where the competition is top tier and they don't think Haitian, the Haitian national team will fare good. But I think it's just an accomplishment if your country is considered and makes it.
Jamaica ain't there.
And
I'll praise.
I can't wait to watch quality soccer. You feel me? And all Haitians, though, we're going to be rooting for Haiti, but we're also going to be rooting for Brazil. So
that is one team y'all will never let go.
So and when Brazil go down, we're going to be rooting for France. So Haiti is going to have a team in the competition.
Exactly. And
believe it or not.
And us Jamaicans, since we didn't qualify.
Did you guys qualify?
No, nigga, your bitch ass.
Yo, I'm not talking shit.
Your bitch ass know we didn't qualify, nigga.
Okay, y'all didn't qualify. All right.
It's a touchy subject.
It is?
Yes, it's a touchy subject.
I'm sorry.
So we all know, our freaking colonizer ass gonna be rooting for England. Hey, man.
Damn, the Chinese players couldn't get it done?
No, all right, as long as there's
there's a lot of Chinese people in Jamaica.
I know. Watch your fucking mouth. All right.
Oh my God. Well,
okay. I seen a couple of Dominicans sneak on that team.
Oh, okay. All right. Now you're going too far. All right. Leaving sports. Somebody that's been under scrutiny is Kevin Hart.
Yes.
Kevin Hart. It's kind of been. He's at a point of his career where he's approaching billionaire status, and more eyes are on him, especially with his partnership with this group that he kind of is collaborating with that bought some of his likeness and some of his rights. He's making a lot of money. Once you're making a lot of money, all eyes are on you. Every little thing you say gets judged, gets analyzed, and he had the privilege, like a lot of celebrities do, to get his own roast, which he helped produce for Netflix.
Yes.
Obviously, when there's a roast, you can't really police the jokes. You can't really hear the jokes ahead of time.
That's the only time I would say that people really get their shit off.
Yeah, that's
anything that's in the back of your head. Of course, you get to get it off for that night.
People get to cover racism with just the joke label, and people really get their shit.
You can drop your F-bombs,
correct?
Your weed tie bars and
your MAGA propaganda. You could do it all.
Go after religion. It's freaking up in smoke for everybody.
But Kevin Hart is in trouble, which I kind of don't understand why he's in trouble, but I kind of do.
My God, it's gonna be a long segment.
He's in trouble because there was an insensitive joke that was made about George Floyd passing. Now, before that joke was made, his wife was talked about, his dead parents were talked about.
Yes.
There's a lot of on the nose, cringy joke that were made that should have been a focus as well.
Exactly.
But that one got a lot of attention. to the point where he had to stop at the Breakfast Club to clarify make matters worse.
Huh? Which one are we talking about? Which joke? That went
too
far, or teetered the lines.
The joke that people have been on his ass for is the George Floyd joke that he did not make, but because somebody on the roast did it,
killed Tony. Yes,
yeah, it's his
Tony
roast,
whatever his name
which he helped produce. So he's been under a lot of scrutiny for that joke. Yes. And I don't think there's nothing that he could have done because the event was live and it was recorded. Comedians kind of have that code where they let a lot of shit fly within themselves, under the namesake of content. How'd you feel about it? To me, I feel like if Kevin Hart policed that roast, he would have lost a lot more respect as a comedian because let's not pretend. Mm-hmm. The biggest critique that Kevin Hart faced is that they say he does polished comedy. He does family-friendly comedy. They already thinks he's a sellout. They already think he's paying attention to what he says during his specials because he's not trying to lose his brand partnerships. Mm-hmm. And he's not a loose cannon as a Cat Williams and a and a Dave Chappelle. I think if he policed that roast, they would have called him soft.
1,000%.
And they also would have reinforced the gatekeeper tag that he's been labeled with in Hollywood, especially in the comedic circle. So it was a situation for me. It was a damned if you do, damned if you don't. And I think, unfortunately, as one of the biggest names in the room, he has to bear that. Heavy is the head.
Exactly. So yeah, like my thoughts on it is that like. So one, I would say the roast was absolutely funny. I would say is like I thought the roast was hilarious. I didn't think that specific joke was all the way hilarious, but I would say that like I understand why people are upset as well.
Of course, I'm not being insensitive.
Exactly, and like I watched the roast. I didn't watch it live, but I actually like watched the recap of it. There was a lot of funny jokes. I would say that Kevin Hart got his shit off. There's a couple people like Jeff Ross, which is like the king of roasting.
He's been part of a lot of them.
Exactly. Regina Hall was hilarious. Even Draymond got his shit off there.
Still fine too.
I actually even think that he got a lot of flack, but what's the white comedian that hosted it? I'm really mad I'm forgetting his name right now.
Shane Gillis?
Shane Gillis. I thought
he's hilarious.
I think he's funny. Shane Gillis was dropped in hilarious. I think that like I'm gonna repeat the joke. I'm sorry, but it was just flat out hilarious. He was talking about Kevin Hart's friend Naeem. I thought that was the funniest joke. He's like, "Yo, Naeem just sounds like a name where it's like a phrase that where like a that a blind person or a deaf person is putting on a turtleneck, and that just sounds like the name they say. Naeem. I don't even want to repeat how he did it.
No, I saw it.
But what I would say about Tony Hinchcliffe. The sad part is that Tony Hinchcliffe is funny as shit. But the sad part is that like his comedy, if you don't watch his comedy, they're more racist. It's like rage bait comedy, pretty much.
For sure.
And I will say is that like I think the George Floyd joke was definitely insensitive. I don't think it had to be said because he was already killing his set before that. Mm-hmm. He kind of ended on that note. And the reason why I say it's considered a problem as well because there were some like people who were like doing reading out the lines because all this is scripted and all this is actually written by writers, and that's another reason why people are upset because people found out that all the writers were white for that roast. Mm-hmm. So it's like,
but Kevin Hart had no say in hiring the writers and prepping this. He was not in a fucking green room reading all the jokes.
Exactly, he wasn't the party planner. Fully
for sure.
But like I would say is just like with Tony Hinchcliffe is that like he knew that joke was gonna like teeter the lines, and that's what the roast is for. And like I didn't really approve of it. I did think a lot of his set was funny, but people gotta understand that like I know there's white people and people who are not black are like, oh y'all overreacting, it's just a joke. But it's like you gotta understand this is like what happened to George Floyd. People not even in this country, people all over the world were protesting against.
For sure.
His family is still here, by the way.
Yeah. The last thing I want to say is the joke was insensitive, and I don't as a person that loves comedy, as a person that fucking love battle rap,
Yeah.
As a person that love raw comedy and dark humor, what I want to say is a few comedians break the mold and become a household name. And unfortunately, to do that, you have to develop a style. I'm not saying Tony fucking took that opportunity to do that, but that's the purpose of shows like Saturday Night Live. Like most of the people that shine on that show end up having a name and a career in entertainment. So, yes, to us is a casual roast, but to the up and coming comedian that want to make himself a household name, that wants to be trending, because that's the thing now, that wants to be talked about after the roast and promote a special after the roast. Like, that's their opportunity to get their shit off and to audition for that wide audience. That roast was televised and shown to millions of people. Again, it's insensitive, bad timing. There's a time and a place. I'm a big believer in that. But, guys, if you've ever watched any of the roast, that's kind of the purpose.
But I have to say, if I had to give, I have to literally give some flack to Kevin Hart. I did think he deflected a little too much because he literally took zero accountability for the joke. And I understand you didn't write the joke, you didn't say the joke, but we have this discussion all the time. If we throw a party, something happened at that party, our name is going to be on it. Oh, these are the aesthetics. Is in a lawsuit. Because it's our party.
Yeah.
And Kevin Hart has to understand too, is and people have to understand this as well. Kevin Hart, like you said, is making a different type of money. So he's a little tone deaf on certain shit. But I think Kevin Hart, even when the Breakfast Club interview, he was kind of a little bit too dismissive and he was kind of playing down a lot of the shit, which I understand. But it's bro, you have to be a little bit more sensitive because majority of your fan base that literally buys tickets at your shows are black people, are literally ethnic people.
I disagree. I disagree because if you start apologizing for jokes, then it doesn't stop. Then they're gonna pull jokes that you made 10 years ago and make, because I think Kevin Hart went through that Oscar shit and that left a bit like the same thing with that Drake went through. Y'all try to kill me. Y'all try to destroy me. And I overcame it. All right, fuck what y'all think, because the world is bigger than this group, this small group that's hating on me. Like, Kevin Hart is a global brand, bro. This man got commercials with Chase Bank.
I understand.
This man, you get what I'm saying? And again, I'm not saying because let's say he takes accountability for the joke, right? Now, it's going to make him hyper aware of who gets around him. And I can't put the onus on Kevin Hart with his busy schedule if he's going to be somewhere with a comedian for him to do research on all the specials the comedian did. Everything, it's show business. There's going to be shitty people. There's going to be racist people. You kind of have to roll with the punches. I think next time he'll do better with the vetting process, but if you choose what you want to consume.
Mm-hmm. I get it.
If roast is not your thing and you are tender that way, don't watch it.
No, I understand. Even when I was watching the roast with Gael, Gael was getting offended at a lot of the jokes. There was a lot of slave and racist jokes. Yeah. Even though I thought it was still hilarious, but I literally told her, no, we can't watch this because this roast is not for you. Because you have to have a certain thick layer of skin to even watch a roast, let alone be in a roast.
Yeah.
So,
and it's fine. Just watch a documentary. Turn on the Disney Channel. Go to HBO Max. Exactly. There's mad content out there.
Exactly.
I've been meaning to talk about this topic for weeks now. And it's not really something huge, but I was just thinking, when I'm bored, I think about some of the dumbest shit. And I promise you guys, I'm not a smoker, so those are not high thoughts. So I was thinking about the top 5 to 10 things that were created by man or God that we're just grateful for. Living on Earth. I'll let you go first. What are some things that you feel like existence and life on Earth would be kind of impossible and hard without?
I would say a double-edged sword. The police.
Okay. Protect and serve. That's the goal, but maybe you wilding out.
I understand. The police is the reason why I live in the suburbs. people need to be reminded you can't sell crack and you can't sell ass on this block.
What else? What else are you grateful for? Like maybe a car? What do you think?
I'm grateful for footwear. I'm grateful for sneakers. I'm grateful for women.
Oh, now you're talking my language.
Of course it's your You never beat an allegation. What's another thing I'm grateful for? I'm grateful for. I'm just grateful. I'm grateful for dessert.
Okay, I like that.
I'm grateful for dessert. Food in general, obviously, we're grateful for, but I'm just generally grateful for dessert. A good dessert. If you're having a bad day, a good dessert can serve it. Can like ease your mind very quickly. Your house burned down. But look at the Cinnabon.
Dessert on top of the women.
All right.
I'm just joking.
You gotta lie.
I'll say top 5 to 10 things that were created by God or man that I'm grateful for and I'm happy that were created. Number 1, I'll start with women. Number 2, electricity, including AC. Can't live without that. Cars. I can't imagine leaving New York on a horse to come to Florida. So shout outs to that.
Oh, I'm thankful for Zell.
Oh.
I don't have to wait to see the nigga to get my
money. Food. I'm grateful for food. I think some of the best things that were created is, if I have to give my top 5, women, food, transportation, electricity.
Yeah. I would say a double-edged sword is definitely the police, because the police definitely do keep our community safe. But if you look like us, you can get killed just for looking like us.
Yeah, you're right. But yeah, that was just a playful thing I was thinking about.
Thankful for condoms.
Yep. Some of y'all do not deserve to. We might have to bleep that out.
If it wasn't for condoms, a lot of niggas would die after them DR trips.
That's a fact. Yeah, protect yourselves out there. That's about it, man. The last thing to wrap this all up, I was having a conversation with Micro, and I was telling him like the 2 different approaches that me and you have when it comes to content creation and just approaching an idea. And I was telling them, like, I'm the type to just, let's explore everything. And something is bound to work. We're only young once. And while niggas don't have too much crazy responsibilities, wives, kids, just a lot of drama, like, let's just reach our full potential. Like, if you have an idea in your head, just get up and do it.
Exactly.
And I'm like, that's my idea of that. I'm like, Gary is a little bit more, let's focus on one thing at a time and perfect it to the highest extent. And he suggested and advised me to come out here and talk about it a little bit, because there's a lot of creators that struggle with both concepts on how to approach just new ideas and just starting out something. How do you feel?
Like, I definitely understand it. It's an important conversation, because it's like we kind of had that niche discussion not too long ago. Because like my way of thinking about like content creating is like, I consider like a niche like the seed. And like that seed obviously grows like the stem, which is like a lane, and then it grows into different branches. Because like I always tell the Cheech, it's like there's certain ways, like certain podcasts, they start off doing this, music, sports, but it's like their platform gets so big, you have to literally venture off in like different branches just so you can please a wider spread audience. That's why people like Joe Budden get like a Mark Lamont Hill, or like
Mona, even that joined the show.
Exactly. And like other like podcasts too. Like even like one of my favorite podcasts, Club 520, they're dominantly a basketball podcast, but they got Zaire Franklin on their podcast at the time because it was football season and basketball season wasn't
Correct.
on. So it's like, that's all I'm saying is like, I'm not mad at people who want to do a bunch of different things, but it's like, you could always.
And that's one of the things that make us work, because I feel like sometimes I go too far off script. You have to kind of pull me back. And that's the relationship that we have when it comes to creating this, because we could try one thing in multiple ways as long as we chasing the same goal.
But you could also tell like a nigga that's like a hustler as well, and a nigga that's just like, all right, you got so many hustles, like, nigga, I know you ain't got no bread. Like, I'm sorry, you can't be a freaking a parlay dude. You can't freaking have a lawnscaping company. You can't do Uber. It's like all those things at once. Like, are you a master of something or you jack of all trades? It's like, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's like
I get
you
it.
just have to like literally find a lane. Not saying you have to just stick to it.
Mhm.
All I'm saying is be really good or be the best at something. I just wish that was more focused on
Yeah.
in content creation.
When we have conversations, lastly, I think one of my biggest thing is, one, I want to reach my fullest potential, and also it's the fear of having any regret. I don't ever want to look back and be like, damn, I should have just took that meeting. Damn, I should have just, you get what I'm saying? Like, and I don't ever want to become that parent that's like, well, as soon as I had you, I had to put all my dreams and goals away to raise you. Like, so I just wanted to lightly touch on that to really like reassure the people that it's not a perfect art. The number one thing is to start. And if you enjoy what you do, and if you want it bad enough, you're gonna get better as you go along. And there's not a right or wrong way to do things, as long as you start. Keep at it, get better with time,
Exactly.
and try the same thing multiple ways. Hopefully something clicks. And get a partner that supports your shenanigans and that understands how you think and how you see the world.
I agree.
What do you go by?
Man, I go by the name of Gary, aka N Gary Trust, aka Mr. Sneaker Convo, aka be the best at something.
I like that. I go by the name of Cheech, aka the ladies' favorite broadcaster, aka we're gonna get killed for this episode. They're gonna call us Drake Glazers, aka we're back and we better. We have a lot in store for y'all. And I'm so relieved. I'm so happy to be here.
Of course.
Like, we really enjoy doing this.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like I feel like we're going into like a different gear.
Yes.
And like I can definitely
It's
tell
exciting.
that. Exactly, yeah. So,
It's refreshing. It's a new start.
exactly, man.
Yeah, and we are
These are the aesthetics. See you
Peace.
next time.